I need to hydrate. This is important. All right, this is a big one.
I keep my bottle with me at all times.
Mine was right next to me, but I still had to pop it open and drink it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you're not drinking a Topo Chico.
You know, now that you say that, I remember that I put one in the fridge before I put Logan to sleep, but I forgot about it. And there's some chance I may forget about it when we're done here.
Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where we finally listen to a new album.
Wow.
We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm good. I've had a lot of Stray Kids related phenomena happening in the modern day. Some of it I mentioned to you.
Yeah.
Via message. Yeah, but I got stories. I got and not even sidetrack stories that are relevant to the conversation.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah. So this weekend, Stray Kids had their second fan meet, which is like for stays, you can pay money to either go there if you're in Korea and see a live show that they'll put on. Yeah, which we are not. Or if you're international, you can pay some buckaroos, some buckaroo bonsais, and you can watch a live stream of it. But it airs when it is performed.
Buckaroo bonsais?
Yeah, buckaroo bonsai. You know that, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. This is like an old sci-fi movie called Buckaroo Banzai. It's really wacky. Anyway, I think it's like based off of a comic book. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not an expert in that, but I did watch it. It was good. In a weird way. It was weird.
That reminded me. Did you watch that TikTok that I sent to the memes channel?
Yes, but I had already seen it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that. It came on my For You page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I played it for Jeanette, and she was laughing. Like I watched it in Discord, but
yeah.
Yeah. So Stray Kids fan meet. So it's live streams at the time that it actually was performed in Korea, which I think was 6 p.m. in Korea is when it started. And we had bought it well in advance. And because if you are a stay, if you have a membership, like there's a stay fan club, like the official fan club.
Mm-hmm.
And so we joined that a while ago, which it's like $30, but if you pay extra, you get a welcome kit. So naturally we paid extra.
Yeah, of course.
I think we just got notification that the welcome kits are going to ship soon, which is nice. I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, so
I can't be a member of this.
No, yeah, you cannot. Yeah, you have a little ways to go, but only a couple more episodes, and then it's like more appropriate to where like you could probably like know. I don't have to be as vague when I'm talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
But so we got a little discount, which is nice. We got a little discount on the performance. But the thing is that contrary to I don't know the modern era we live in. You are paying for a live stream, and it is not a VOD. So we wouldn't have been able to just like say, okay, we bought it, we'll just watch it in the morning.
Right.
So without the intention of sharing it with anyone, JYP, if you're listening, I set up a stream from one of my computers to the other so that I could record the feedback, so I could actually record it so that like we could record it and then watch it on our own time because they weren't going to do it. And the other thing is that they had live subtitles, which is cool for the international audience. They had live subtitles, which is nice.
Yeah.
But and it's possible that like there was just miscommunications or whatever because it happens all the time. But they had said that like the live subtitles are for the live stream only and would not be like later on in March. They're supposed to be putting it up to where you can like they were going to re-stream it and you could watch the live stream again, but they were not going to put the subtitles up. So like we had one shot at this.
Right.
So that began for us Sunday at 2 a.m. So knowing that, Jeanette and I both stayed up. And of course, we have 2 kids. They were both in bed at 8. They wake up at 7. So we were up at 2 a.m. and I was messaging you and saying like, well, I'm up for the Stray Kids thing. And so we got it all set up. We hit record and we're watching and it comes on. Lots of news. All right. For Valentine's Day, I said I ordered some stuff for Jeanette for Valentine's Day that was Stray Kids related. I bought her the official light stick, which is super cool.
The official light stick? Is that what we were seeing in that video that we just watched? Or is that different?
Well, there's an old one which was just like an octagon that said SKZ on it, but the new one, it's like a ball and it has a compass inside that spins when you shake it, and it has like RGB lights so it can change colors.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing that's really cool is that so we got it on Saturday, which is perfect because it was literally the day before we started watching this. And they had a thing where they have an app specifically for the light stick so that if you go to a concert, like you connect it to the Bluetooth of your phone and it will sync your light to the music.
Oh, that's dope.
So everyone who has a light stick in the audience, all of their light sticks are synced together and flash at the same rates and stuff. So you're like part of the show. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But the app worked from here.
Yeah.
So we were like in the office. I turned the lights off because when it started blinking, and we're like watching them perform live in Korea, and the light stick is synced with the music, and it was so cool. That was awesome. It was like the best thing.
Yeah.
So they played a couple songs, and then they started doing like, you know, the stuff that we've seen them do on the 9th and other variety shows, right? Like where they're doing challenges, answering quiz questions and stuff, and like when they get something wrong, they have to put on some goofy sunglasses and stuff like that. So they were like putting on a whole production, a whole show, not just a concert.
Right.
And eventually, Jeanette and I had to call it. Like we did not stay up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because we gave up at 4 a.m. It had been 2 hours. And we were like, the kids are going to be up in 3 hours. So we just got to go to bed. We can't, like, we're already going to pay for this. We got to go. And so I thought, okay, well, we'll go to bed. I will go immediately to sleep. I'll set an alarm for 5 a.m. and I'll get up and I'll come and stop the recording. That way it's not recording just nothing for hours. And then I have to do a bunch of editing to a video. And I don't know how to do that. I got in here at 5 a.m. groggy as all shit. Like I was all fucked up. And then I walk into the office where it's recording and I'm looking and it's still on.
Yeah.
At hour 3. And so I go, all right, fuck it. I'll just sit down and I'll just see, you know, I'll watch it through to the end and then I'll hit stop. And it went on for like another 25 minutes. So,
well, I guess the people that went got their money's worth for sure.
Fuck yeah, they did. Everyone in state did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was exhausted. It was awful. I went to bed after that.
It was awful.
Yeah. I mean, like Stray Kids was awesome, but it was awful. The feeling that I had in my body having to be cheery around children when I had just stayed up entirely too late. And usually on Saturdays, like Jeanette and I will like trade naps, so we both get to like sleep in a little bit. So like on Saturday, I wake up with the kids and take care of them, get their breakfast going and all that stuff. And then like after it's like when it's breakfast time, when we're actually eating, Jeanette will usually get up, and then once we're done with breakfast, I go and take a nap, and then I wake up at lunchtime, and then we're all hanging out and doing stuff for the rest of the day. So it's nice. Right. And then we flip on Sundays usually. So I got to sleep in because it was Sunday, and I was so fucking out of my head at 9, I think 9 or 10. I don't know. Jeanette woke me up and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I'm so crazy. Like, I don't know. It was just ridiculous. But okay, things get worse. Okay. So I go and say, all right, well, we didn't get to see all of the songs they played. We didn't do all this stuff. So I'm gonna go and get it loaded onto Plex, and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna be able to watch it. And I turn it on, and there's no sound.
Yeah.
Because I had tested it like a day or two before, because I wanted to make sure that it would work, and it worked perfectly. Right. So then, but the day of, I had to change something because we were recording it, but we wanted to watch it at the same time, and I had to change a setting to do that so that it would play the audio through my speakers while it was recording.
Right.
And I chose the wrong setting, and all it did was monitor the audio and did not record it. And so I got the entire show in like really good quality video with no audio.
Yeah.
So I found someone on Twitter who recorded the whole thing in worse quality, but with the audio, downloaded that, and then today learned how to use a video editing software, cut them together, and now have audio back on my copy. So, and it was fucked up because like there was a couple of times where it was like buffering, and so they got out of sync, and it happened on mine and the other person's. So I had to like cut back and forth a few times, but it works. And the good thing is that when we get here, oh man, I don't know if we're ever gonna watch a 3-hour long show together, but if we wanted to, I now have it in a watchable situation, so we could do it.
Great. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm
so
glad
long story.
You've suffered for my future potential viewing pleasure.
Well, I'll tell you what. The very last thing, and I was in the office when this happened, right? Because I watched all the way to the end and then hit stop. But I didn't know that what I was hearing and or seeing, because I was not paying that much attention because I was tired. I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
But when I wake up the next morning, I'm a little bit more awake. I have a cup of coffee. Then I start looking at Twitter, and I realize the last thing that they showed at the very end of the fan meet was a trailer for their next comeback.
Oh shit!
That's right, Stray Kids comeback. It has been announced, and pre-orders started on Monday.
Oh no!
So as soon as the link started going out, cool things have happened recently. Stray Kids got a U.S. label, an official U.S. label, which means like you can buy their album at Target.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the first link I saw was Target, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's buy it!" And we go straight to Target, and Jeanette ordered a copy of it, but like there are 3 versions. There's a limited version and 2 regular versions. And she's like, "Well, I don't know which one it is, but I don't want to miss out before it sells out, so I'm gonna order it." So she just orders it, right? And I'm like, "Cool, that's good." Then we read a little bit more into it after we've already ordered it, and they go, the album you get is going to be random. They're just going to send you whatever. And I'm like, that sucks. I want to pick my albums. So I'm like checking Sub K Shop where we normally order from, and I'm checking all these places. Choice Music LA is a place where we ordered the last album from. So I'm checking just everywhere. And then suddenly I see somebody post like, "Hey, there's an official Stray Kids shop for the US. And if you buy it from them right now, before it sells out, you will get a signed postcard with a real signature from a random member."
What?
Yeah. So I ordered 2. But the limited edition was sold out. So I ordered just the other 2. And then I was having trouble sleeping because I had napped on and off all day because I did the fan meet. And so it was like, I don't know, like 2-3 a.m. When I like woke up and couldn't sleep well, and I just like refreshed my Twitter feed and saw that, or no, I didn't even see it on Twitter. I just went to the website for Choice Music LA, which is where I got my limited edition of the last album, and they had a limited edition available for the new album. So I ordered that too. So if you're counting at home, I ordered 4 copies of this album. And the thing is that it's like the ones that we're opening now. It's a mini album. So it's 7 songs, and I have 4 copies pre-ordered. Am I ridiculous yet? I don't know.
So should I order this or can I snag one of those from you?
You cannot have them. They're mine.
Oh no.
These ones are mine. Sub K Shop has them available. If you want your wife to order it for you, you can. But they may be sold out. I mean, they're selling out really fast.
Yeah.
And they haven't I think they did do a restock on the Stray Kids store, like the official Stray Kids store. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled if you wanted to get it. I just thought maybe you'd be okay not getting a limited edition, and because they're already planning on having 2 other albums come out this year. So if by the time that we're like more caught up to this point, I just figured you could just get them all in a set together instead of paying shipping for multiple ones. I don't know.
True. Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah. Although Choice Music LA, I mean, like, I'm just gonna say they had it pretty cheap. It was like $22 for the limited edition, and I think I paid more than that for Target. So I don't know.
Right.
Whatever. I just saw a link go up for Walmart. You could buy them at Walmart too. Like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so hey, if you're a stay and you are as excited as me for comeback season, I hope you got your copies. Hope you got your pre-orders. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to stream and go insane with everyone. It's gonna be great. I love it. It's like my favorite. It's funny because after the last comeback, I felt so wiped out and just exhausted because I was like constantly watching like, okay, how many views did the music video get today? Okay, how many votes did we get on this fan app? Are we gonna win an award? But if we vote, I gotta vote, and it was just madness, and I was exhausted. And now I'm ready to do it all over again. So yeah, it's good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all my Stray Kids stories for current day. But we watched something.
We did.
We watched. We're watching all the content for Yellowwood. So how do you liking Yellowwood? We listened to 2 of the songs. I did one of them dirty by skipping it, but I shouldn't have.
But I don't know. I mean, the issue with that one is that it's like it's okay, but the banger part of it is like the last 10 seconds. So
yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to give you many spoilers about it or anything, but like, do you remember I Am You? The first track on I Am You?
No.
Oh, okay. So the I Am Not, I Am Who, and I Am You, the 3 mini albums, they all had an opening track that had like a little thing that they did.
Yep.
And the first 2, and then the third one, once they got to I Am You, it was like a full song that kind of combined everything from the first 2.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not giving you any spoilers, but
oh, right. Okay, I see. I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Maybe it won't be an issue. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah.
We'll find out in I don't know, 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
What happens in the next 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Well, we're going to watch the 9th season 5, and then we're going to talk about somebody leaving, and then we're going to get on to the next album.
Somebody leaves?
I know. It's
9
crazy.
or none?
9 or none. Yeah, that's, yeah. All right. Anyway, so Yellowwood, how do you feel about the concept of Yellowwood? Do you understand Yellowwood? I didn't watch ahead of us watching it together, the intro, and I was like, they must explain what Yellowwood means, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't really like. The only like real explanation I suppose that we got was Felix saying that Yellowwood is just like it's like an area. It's like a new
he did
area that that
was
is
like-
next to Miro.
Miro. Yeah.
Miro.
Miro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your
Miro
album
is like.
in front of you?
Yeah, I have it here. Yeah.
Let's
I have
fucking
it.
open this thing.
Oh, like, all right, let's open it. Let's do it. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Find out what we got. I will explain while we're opening it. So, like the themes of this album, of the 3 songs, are very much about like having self-doubt and then trying to forge your own way instead of following the path that you were supposed to go on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of the lyrics are about for Side Effects and TMT, and Road Not Taken, the opening track. And I'll tell you what, that should have been the biggest clue. That here's the thing. There's this famous poem by Robert Frost, maybe the most famous poem by Robert Frost, called "The Road Not Taken." And I will now read for you the first line of that poem. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, go for it.
2 roads diverged in a yellow wood.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it goes on from there.
That was it? That's all you got for
Yeah,
me?
well, I wasn't gonna read the whole poem. And sorry, I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. But the whole poem is about self doubt about which path you've taken, and thinking about the other
Right.
path and forging your own way and choosing the right way to go.
Yeah.
Right, and so that's like the theme of the album, and the first line literally says 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and the album is called Yellow Wood. So
Yeah.
that's- yeah, and the first track is called Road Not Taken. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm opening it. All right. Woo. Okay. And the other thing you should notice is that on the cover, on your front cover, it says Stray Kids Special Album. And that was because it only has 3 new songs, which is not typical for them. But this does include all of the mixtapes, the previous mixtapes, 1 through 4, and then only 3 new songs. But that way you can get it on streaming services where you couldn't get those before. They were CD exclusives. Ooh, first page, I got a poster. Woo! Tom, who's on your poster on the first page? I want to see if it's the same.
Bangchan.
It's Bangchan?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's a fold-out poster, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm not crazy? Oh, no.
What?
I thought they were going to be the same.
Is yours Chongbean?
It sure
swear
is.
to
It's
fucking
Chongbean.
God.
Yeah, it really
God damn it! Why does this always happen to me?
Oh, it's great. It's I can't, okay, I gotta go straight to my cards. I gotta pull my PCs. We gotta find out who's what. Let's see. Oh, I got
Who's
3. Yeah. I am who? Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. All right. Not too bad, but not what I was expecting. But not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take it. I think one of these is like a really popular card, actually. Like one that's like sought after. Interesting.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know much about it. Like I'm not in the like in the crowd of collecting men cards. But I am on
Yeah.
state TikTok. So like I will see people like show off their PCs and they'll be like doing some TikTok trend where and then they flip over the card and they're like, I have this one, and I've definitely seen this PC before, but I will take a picture so you can see it.
I'm gonna take
I can't wait to find out.
I'll take a picture of mine. I'll do
Yeah,
it
I
on the
can't wait.
poster. Hold on, let me move this.
Oh yeah, I want to see it. The poster. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's good, man. Yellowwood Real good. I can't wait to talk a little bit more about the music and stuff.
Oh, why aren't you turning?
These pictures are not very good that I took of my poster, but that's okay. I'll take better ones to actually post on Twitter if I want to post them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
You got 3 cards?
Yes, I did.
I got 3 cards as well.
Did you get your bias?
I only care about one of them, though.
Okay. All right, I sent my pictures. So my PCs, my pulls, I got Bangchan, Han, and Han. I have 2 Hanji Sung cards, which is good. That's good. I like it. All right, and I'm seeing Tom got his. I see your Bangchan poster. What's going on to the side there? Is that half of Lino? I can't tell. Give me more. Oh, you finally got it.
Finally!
I'm so proud of you. You got it, Changbin. And he's making a little heart at you.
He's making a little heart. It's almost the picture that I have on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah, it looks really, really similar. But, you know, he loves a lot, so he's putting that heart out there. Is that actually the top left? Is that Sungmin, actually?
That is I Don't Care, and then the other one is I Don't Care, and then the third one is...
Well, the top right one is Hyunjin. I mean, I could see Hyunjin, but the top left, he looks sweaty, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. Can we flip it over and see who it is? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
The one that he's not... The one where he's like in a sweater thing, that is Hyunjin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I know that Hyunjin anywhere. If I was in person, I feel like I could study your picture a little bit better. But for whatever reason, when I'm looking at it here, I'm like, I feel like it could be. A couple of members. It's hard to tell.
Is that Hyunjin? Did I get 2?
It could be another Hyunjin. I mean, it looks like him, right?
Yeah.
But he's like sweaty.
He's not sweaty. He's just got some.
It looks okay. Maybe it's just the color and the shadow on the picture or whatever. But his hair in the front there on that one, it looks wet. It looks like they just got done dancing.
Yeah, I mean his hair is a little. What do you call it? A little wet looking. I don't think it's wet though. I think it's just like it had been wet and now it's kind of stuck together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you are saying.
Do you know what I am saying?
It's Sungmin.
It's Sungmin.
Yeah, it is. I googled it. I went and googled all of the cards for Yellowwood and found that it was Sungmin. So yeah, okay.
Well, there you go.
I should learn to trust my instincts. You know.
I'm gonna put these 2 back, and I'm gonna put this one. And I need like a card sleeve.
Yeah, I've been seriously considering getting like a full-on binder at this point.
Yeah.
Like I have so many PCs just going back into their books, and I really want to display them better. So yeah.
Yeah. Get like a something to put on the wall to like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different displaying methods that people use, and that's definitely one of them. Ooh. Just flipping through the book here.
Yeah.
Look at our boys.
Just a lot of photo shoots and stuff. Nothing crazy.
Well, I mean, that's like half the reason you buy these. Is you can see their great photos and stuff.
They're delicious.
We actually
bodies.
got different versions of Yellowwood, which was intentional. So that may be why I got Changbin and you got Bangchan. But
well, maybe you should start doing some research into this so that I get the ones that I want.
Well, I don't want to know ahead of time, personally.
Oh, okay, I see.
I just said, I got this color, so you'll get that color, and that's what we did.
Yeah, well, you fucked me.
You got a Changbin PC. I think I did pretty good. If you would have bought this one, you wouldn't have gotten a bunch.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, I'm just saying, if you bought this specific one that I have in my hand, you would not have gotten the PC you wanted. So. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, boom, boom, boom. Let's
Boom,
talk
boom,
about.
boom, boom.
I want you in my room. Is that right? Is that the next line?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I remember things.
Yeah.
So after we finished recording our last episode was when we listened to Side Effects and TMT.
Yes.
And you had originally said like maybe I'll just, because you were tired. It was a duty day. You were exhausted already, and I was like, but I really want to watch Side Effects with you and for you to have your reaction while I'm there because it's what I've been waiting for. So, what do you think? What do you think of Side Effects? Have you listened to it since then?
I have multiple times. I love it.
Okay. Yeah, because you added it to your songs you'll listen to on repeat until you hate it playlist,
Yes.
right?
Indeed, I did.
Yeah, it's really good. It's interesting factoid. It is what?
Just the last time I heard you say interesting factoid was followed by
Gamers.
gamers. Was that very poggers?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? You know, you say things, you say words, and then words keep happening. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
time
anyway,
keeps moving in a straight line. Currently.
All right. So, it is a genre called psytrance. So, which apparently you like from how much you liked this song. And it was the first psytrance K-pop song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So literally, Stray Kids breaking new ground with this song. Nobody has ever released a psytrance song in Korea, or at least in K-pop. So
Common side effects include nervousness, insomnia, nausea, agitation, anxiety, sweating, vision problems, psychosis, numbness, dizziness, headaches,
yeah, they did the first thing. Now I will give credit where credit is due, because I'm not an anti of other people. ATEEZ, another boy group, was also at the same time as this was going on. They were working on their own psytrance song. So clearly they both had influence from whatever European psytrance artists and whatnot. But Stray Kids released theirs first, so they get the credit. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
And ATEEZ is fine. I like ATEEZ. So, you know, they're theater kids. So it's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we'll see them in Kingdom. They'll show up.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I don't understand all the different genres and whatnot, like
Sure.
because like okay, I love electronic music.
Yeah,
That's generally my go-to. Like if I want to hear something good, I'll usually turn on some form of electronic music, whether that's like EDM or dubstep or psytrance, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, now.
I mean, I used to have a subscription to a website called DI.FM. This is like before I had Pandora or Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that. Like this is early days.
Way long ago.
Yeah. DI.FM, they have like all kinds of electronic music. And like all the different genres, and I never really knew what they all meant, like what differentiates one type of electronic music from another. I'm sure there are like some nuances that make it so, but I just like electronic music. I especially like electronic music that has a lot of bass. I mean, my favorite artist of all time is Pendulum, and their whole thing is drum and bass.
Yeah. Wow.
So
great. It's good to know. Maybe you'll have some bass for your face.
Okay.
What's an MC Chris reference? No worries.
Oh, okay.
He has a song called Older Crowd. It's called. And he says, I got the bass for your face.
I've heard that song.
Yeah, it's a great song. He doesn't like it very much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
He hates that album because it was the last album he made with DJ John. He did he's on TikTok now, and he did like a 13 part series of like everything that happened and how he got screwed over by his friends and everybody used him when he was starting out.
Right.
becoming a touring rapper. So yeah, it's pretty messed up, but I still like it. It's a good song. It's a good album.
It's a good album.
It is. Sorry, MC Chris, if you hear this, I still like you. I buy all your albums. I got all your albums on cassette tape.
Do you think MC
What?
Chris will listen to this podcast?
Why not?
I
He's
don't know.
old.
This
Old
isn't a
people listen-
podcast for old people.
You know what? I know that that's true. However, like I don't know. I would expect that people who are my age or your age listen to podcasts more than people who are younger. But
True.
if you're younger than us, then you're going to be interested in podcasts that are specific to your interests, like Stray Kids. So I don't know. Maybe that's why we have so many like cool listeners, or maybe
Yeah.
just podcasts rule. I don't know. You know, but
podcasts are cool.
podcasts are cool.
I will say, if MC Chris is listening, I don't know. It's hard to pick. Like, he's got a lot of songs, but if I had to
He
say
does.
what my favorite is from MC Chris Forever, I think was the album.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And it was the one. What is it called? It's called "Let Me In," and it's the song that's like it's the story of Ghostbusters, but from that one guy's fucking perspective. The
Gozer?
no
Stay Puft Man?
the
Slimer?
Rick Moranis' character.
Oh, that's
Uh,
funny. Yeah, all right.
What's that guy's name? The CPA guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right. I know what you're talking
the guy who's in love with Dana.
Right. Uh-huh.
So the song "Let Me In" is the movie Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 from the perspective of that guy.
Wow, that's fun.
And it's like, I don't know, it's just such a great song, especially if you understand like what's happening, like what he's talking about. Yeah.
Well, you know, I have that album on vinyl. Maybe I'll pop it on and I'll listen to it again.
Pop it on. Let me in.
Maybe I will. But we're talking about Stray Kids albums
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Psytrance. So early on in our show, I had talked to you about how antis and critics at a certain point had started to really go hard on Stray Kids and say that it's noise music. We'll say or they'll say like construction music, and they are very critical of that kind of stuff. And I fucking love Side Effects, but this is like one of the songs that those antis would point to and be like, it's just noise. And I'm like, are we listening to the same song?
What?
This song's incredible.
What does that mean? It's just noise.
Like, you know how like old people who only listen to big band music thought about rock and roll. That's basically what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's literally like they're saying like, oh, it's so noisy and
Right.
loud, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if we were doing a TikTok thing, look, if you're boring, just say that.
Is that a thing that's
Yes,
trending on TikTok?
That's like a trending sound on TikTok that people
okay.
have used. Yeah, it's just like, and I've seen people use it for this literal reason. So I'm kind of stealing from them, and I don't know who I'm stealing from. So sorry, but they literally, it's like an anti posting something, and then they just go, look, if you're boring, just say that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the one. Are you in the Not Safe for Work channel on the Discord?
No, I am not.
Oh, there's literally nothing has ever been posted in this channel that is actually not safe for work. It's just kind of like more
Dark humor.
no, not necessarily
Not
dark
even that?
humor, but just like raunchy humor, I guess.
I see.
You
I
know?
get you.
But who posted this? Oh yeah, Ben posted this today. It's a TikTok where like this girl is like in not a revealing outfit, but like kind of a sexy looking outfit, and she's like
Okay.
doing some, lip syncing to something, trying to get her guy's attention, and then he like pushes her out of the way, and he's like stop, I'm farming. He's like playing Farming Simulator on the TV. He's like, stop, get out of here, I'm trying to farm, I'm trying to plow this field.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, plowing fields, even in a video game, surprisingly difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy. You
Yeah.
got to concentrate. I understand.
Unless you just hire an AI, you get yourself in a position and hire an AI to do it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if we've entered into the era in which this was happening, but there's this shoe that a lot of the members of Stray Kids wear.
Okay.
It's a Converse high top that has like really thick soles, like it's like lifts basically.
Okay.
When I first saw them, I was like, man, they look weird. But like the more I look at them, I'm like, they're pretty cool. But I wouldn't wear them. But I think Jeanette might, and a lot of the fans, the stays, when they show up to concerts, are like wearing these Converse shoes. But they're like $110, and so I've been considering like buying a pair for Jeanette as like a gift. And she's gonna hear this, right? So, but the thing is like, I don't know. I feel weird about buying someone shoes for $100 as a gift.
Yeah.
And or I'm like, is that something that people want? Is that a thing that a person might want? Maybe she'd like it. I don't know. She'll tell me.
Yeah. I don't know. I've only considered shoes as a gift one time, and it was for my buddy's fucking baby shower.
Yeah.
Not you, obviously.
No. Yeah. Another person with children.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people have kids, so
Right.
it's good.
Yeah, so my buddy Griffin, we did a baby shower for him, and I was like, I know the perfect gift for a up and coming dad, and it was
New Balance shoes.
fucking New Balance shoes. So
That's so funny.
I set it up. I for the months leading up to this baby shower, or like
Mhm.
I didn't even know a baby shower was going to happen, but months leading up to his kid being born, I would just like slip in little questions for him to like gather information for this.
Or to find out like what his shoe size was.
Right. So like one day I commented on his boots. I was like, dude, those boots are sick. Like, what size are those? I wonder if I can get those like in my size. And so
Oh my God, you're so sneaky.
so I found out his shoe size that way. And then like another day, like, weeks later, I was like, hey, you have a yard, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, do you hire people to like mow it, or like how do you maintain it? Cause like I've always wanted to have like a really nice yard,
Yeah. Oh my
And so
God.
he starts talking about it. He's like, yeah, I guess. I was like, do you have a
Oh,
mower?
no.
Do you mow it yourself?
No.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm just like digging these little questions, like getting this information out of him, so that I can be like, all right, I'm gonna get you, your dad shoes that you're gonna wear when you mow the lawn, So
Yeah, that's funny. Wow. I have New Balance tennis shoes. They're my literal tennis shoes. They're like made for playing tennis if I want to go play tennis with Jeanette.
right,
But yeah, if I'm just out and about, I actually have I bought some like nicer Adidas like leather shoes because they have like a really thick rubber sole and it's leather tops, real leather tops. So sorry to animal activists, but like plastic fiber shoes wear out, and so like a leather shoe will last me years. I mean, I will. My problem, right, is that I will buy a shitty plastic like Vans shoe with all like synthetic fabric and synthetic everything, and I will wear it until there's a literal hole into the shoe where you can see my foot. So
yeah,
I'm going to do that anyway. Why not actually like invest in an Adidas shoe that's like made this way? And I've had it for almost 2 years, maybe 2.5 years at this point.
right.
They look brand new. Like there's no wear on the tread because it's
Yeah.
real rubber. It's just, there's no wear and tear. Like it's crazy how well they fit. It's awesome. So, just saying, just putting it out there. Yeah.
Always buy quality.
Apparently,
well,
I learned that the hard way.
I think the rule, right, is that or the general accepted practice is anything that separates you from the ground, whether that be like shoes, tires, like your car or a bike or whatever, or your bed even, anything that takes you off the ground, invest in, like spend money on quality, because
that's an interesting philosophy. I like it. All right, I sent a link to those Converse. If you want to take a look at that, just click that link. Tell me what you think of those.
Clicking. Okay, yeah, these are pretty thick.
They are real. Well, they're short boys. They're short kings. Okay.
Yeah.
Bong Chun is 5'7".
We love a short king.
Or is that Changbin? Yeah, we do love a short king. I don't want to get that wrong. I can't be the host of a Stray Kids podcast and get it wrong. So I gotta look it up now.
Okay. Who's the tallest member?
No, I'm not gonna say. You know what? I'm not gonna say.
Well, list the members in height order, please.
No. I will say that the tallest member is 5'10".
Okay.
Let me.
Who is the tallest?
No, stop. You are not allowed. You are not allowed to look that up. We're so close. Don't ruin it now. Let's see. The shortest member is 5'6", and the tallest is 5'10". Yeah, so they're all short kings. Like,
yeah,
5'10's not bad.
5'10's not short. I mean, I'm 5'11", so whatever.
Right. But 5'6", that's pretty short.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love a short king, so it's fine. But it makes sense that they would wear these like platform shoes, right? I mean, But Jeanette's short too, I think it would work. And she has said on multiple occasions that she does like them. So I don't know. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. I started to think about it earlier today, and I was like literally thinking like we just passed Valentine's Day. I got her a light stick. Oh, and I also bought her one of the Japanese albums because they had that in stock too. And I was like thinking about buying these shoes for her, and I'm going, when is the next occasion that I could justify doing that? Like,
you don't have to have an occasion. You should just do it.
I guess you're right. You're right. I don't. But like, I don't know.
Why does society get to dictate when you give gifts to your wife?
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think she would want to dictate. So I'll just put it all out there on this episode, and she will listen to this, and then she'll like, as with all corrections I ask for, she will just march into the office and be like, "It's this." and she will. She does every time. So there you go. And she'll tell me if she wants these shoes or not. I don't know. I think she would.
President's Day is Monday, right?
Oh, well, what everyone wants for President's Day is new Converse Runstar Hike platform shoes.
Yeah.
Okay? For $110.
I've heard that.
I have. That seems like the President's Day gift that everybody asks for.
Yeah.
Yep. So, anyway, Yellowwood.
Yeah.
Yellowwood. Did you listen to any of the other mixtapes? I mean, you've heard them all before, but
no, I didn't listen to any of them. I listened to Side Effects multiple times.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. What about TMT? Did you listen to that one again?
I listened to it once, and then I listened to Side Effects again.
I guess I'll never ever find out. 별 생각이 들어. 가가 막아 야. 별 생각이 들어.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. That seems, it does suit your taste. TMT is a good song, but it's not. I wouldn't call it. It's not in the banger category, but it is a good song. Like, I like it. It has meaningful lyrics. Yeah, it's good. So I don't know. And as far as the mixtapes go, I know that we've heard them before, and I think I mentioned maybe on the last episode, but maybe it was like just when we were talking after. My favorites of this group are mixtape 1. mixtape 4.
떠내려갈 때 우린 거슬러 갈래 바 따위 또 도는 선원 선장이 되는 게 소원
Oh, and I think it was on the episode because I had said that that one of the members says Jack Sparrow in the lyrics,
Oh, right.
and I know who it is now because I listened to it again today.
Who was it?
And that was Changbin. Changbin.
Bean of Chung.
Yeah, he loves beans. Does he? I don't know.
He loves dark, so.
He does love dark. If there's one thing that Changbin loves, it is dark. I'm pretty happy with my Han cards. I like these Han cards. And the Bangchan card. It's good. I'm glad you finally got a Changbin.
I got one Changbin. Changbin.
I'm in some ways I'm sad that the album didn't like hold it back from you for the meme, but I'm glad that you have it.
Yeah. Imagine if we had gone the entirety of this show, every single album, and I'd never get a Changbin.
You never got it. Yeah,
Oh
never
my
got
God.
it. That's so funny.
That
Yeah.
would be quite a meme.
Yeah, it would be good, but what are you gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, so next week we are going to watch all 4 episodes of the 9th season 5. We will cover all of those. It looks like there's some fun to be had there, and then we're on to the very special episode I've been prepping for like 3 weeks. So we're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
go into it. It's gonna be good. I'm really excited about it. Are you excited to be free from the burden of not being able to Google Stray Kids?
Yes.
I mean, to some extent, I feel like you could still hold back a little so that you get surprised by the new music and the new styles and stuff like that. But, like if you wanted to Google their height like that, I think that would be acceptable. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. What? Is that funny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Stray Kids.
All around the
Everywhere.
world. Oh.
Yeah, you forgot everywhere. You can't forget everywhere. Jesus.
Shit. I'm sorry. I'm not there yet.
So
I guess.
frustrating. I feel like Bangchan at the fan meet talking about how he feels
How does he feel?
frustrated because they haven't been able to perform in front of Stay for 2 years because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And at this, look, this is not spoilers because it's going to be like a long time. The rules were you had to be vaccinated to go if you were there in person.
Right.
And you had to wear a mask the whole time. You weren't allowed to shout, so you couldn't cheer or do like the fan chants. And you weren't even allowed to clap because they didn't want people's like hands, and spreading germs in the air and stuff. And so they gave everyone these like fans that when you shook them back and forth, they made clapping sounds, and it did make sounds like clapping, and it did work. But like Bangchan definitely, like, there's clips of him going around saying, and I saw it, like saying like how frustrated he was that they're so like tantalizingly close to like being able to perform. They're performers and they haven't been able to perform in front of a crowd for like 2 years,
Right.
and they finally are able to get this close to Stay, and this is like their core audience. It's not like they're at a show with a bunch of other performers. This is for them, and they can't even cheer. And so like he was,
Right.
yeah, he felt pretty frustrated about it. But we got a comeback, baby. So maybe we'll get a tour or two. I don't know. It's gonna be good.
A tour would be cool. Especially
they
if they came to the
announced one.
States.
They announced that they were gonna have a tour, but like, and the current Backstreet Boys tour is winding up. The Backstreet Boys reunion tour,
Yeah.
euphemism for COVID.
Right.
So maybe once the spike is down, people will be like, "Sweet, we can tour again." But I don't know.
Speaking of
We
Backstreet
will
Boys,
see.
did you know
Yeah.
apparently
Mhm.
Anna and the girls had like a little girls' evening recently
Sure.
where they watched a movie that I guess is the Backstreet Boys, and I think NSYNC apparently
What the fuck?
made like a horror movie.
Are you kidding me?
Or
What
something.
the fuck is this?
Hold on, let me Google. I don't want to Backstreet Boys horror movie.
I gotta tell you, I thought that you were going to tell me about that they watched Josie and the Pussycats, which had like Joey Fatone in it as a joke, I think, and Seth Green as a boy band. They were like in a boy band together.
Oh man, it was produced by the Asylum, so you,
Oh, no.
you know it's great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's called Dead 7, formerly titled Dead West, 2016 post-apocalyptic zombie horror western film.
They did it in 2016?
Yeah.
No way!
Written by Nick Carter, American singer best known as a member of the Backstreet Boys, who also acted in the film.
What? I cannot.
It aired on Sci-Fi on April 1st, 2016.
This is insane.
Carter managed to get two of his bandmates, AJ McLean and Howie Duro, whatever, to star in the film. In addition, Carter also cast several members from other boy bands like 98 Degrees, O-Town, NSYNC, and All for One.
Wow. They got All for One too?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess they, you know, they made that movie, and
That's insane. All right. Well, I know what my homework is now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be watching that. Not really. I don't think I'll ever watch
Dead
that.
7 on IMDb, 3.2 out of 10 stars.
Oh, no. You
I
know what
mean-
movie I need to watch, actually, for like the philosophy course I've been taking? I need to watch Serenity. So I'm actually really excited about that.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
that's a
yeah.
good movie. Yeah.
And it really was effective.
Okay, Shark Rocket. Okay, all right. All right, well, we'll see you again next week, and we'll be talking about the 9th season 5, and we'll be getting on with the Stray Kids myth. So thanks for listening. And how do we end this?
I feel like a couple episodes back we talked about how we need like an ending. We need an audible ending fairy for our podcast, right?
Yeah. Like bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean like that works, I guess.
You can't keep talking. We're supposed to say goodbye.
Well, yeah, you can say goodbye whenever you want, you know.
Okay.
Or maybe we shouldn't say goodbye because we hope for their return.
Very existential.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This isn't goodbye. This is see you later.
Okay, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I know. I can't stop. I can't control myself.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
We won't say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, sounds good. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye.